What's up, champions? Today we're diving deep into something that's going to completely transform your understanding of attraction and female psychology. But here's the twist. We're approaching this through the lens of ancient Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius never taught this, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see why this combination is absolutely powerful. Listen up. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman was giving you signals, but you were completely blind to them? Maybe you're in that situation right now. Well, after this video, you'll never miss these signs again. We're breaking down the 5 key phrases women use when they're interested in you, and I'm going to show you exactly how to respond with that calm, collected, stoic energy that drives attraction through the roof. Phrase number 1. What are you doing later? Let's break down our first phrase, and this one's absolutely crucial. When a woman asks, "What are you doing later?" it's rarely just casual conversation. This is often her way of creating an opening, testing the waters to see if you're receptive to spending time together. But here's where most guys mess up. They either miss the opportunity completely or come on too strong. Now, this is where our Stoic principles come into play. Remember what Epictetus taught us about focusing only on what's within our control. This is exactly that moment. You can't control her intentions, but you can control your response. Stay calm, collected, and most importantly, authentic. The key here is to understand that this phrase often comes with subtle variations. She might say, "Do you have any plans this weekend?" Or, "Are you free tonight?" The core meaning remains the same. She's creating an opportunity for connection. But here's the golden rule: never assume. Treat it with the same equanimity that Marcus Aurelius would. Think about it. In today's world of constant digital communication, when someone takes the initiative to ask about your immediate future plans, it's significant. They're essentially saying, "I want to be part of your immediate future." But remember, a true Stoic remains grounded regardless of the outcome. The timing of this phrase is crucial too. If she asks this during a group setting, it's even more significant because she's singling you out from others. She's creating a potential future scenario where it's just the two of you. That's powerful stuff, champions. Let's talk about body language here, because it's not just about the words. When she asks this question, pay attention to her eye contact, her body positioning, whether she's playing with her hair. These are all supporting indicators that amplify the meaning behind the phrase. Here's where most guys get it wrong. They either play it too cool and give vague answers, or they jump at the opportunity too eagerly. Both approaches miss the mark. The Stoic approach is to be honest, direct, and measured in your response. If you're busy, say so, but offer an alternative. If you're free, express genuine interest without desperation. Remember this: how you respond to this phrase can set the tone for all future interactions. A measured, confident response shows emotional intelligence and self-awareness, 2 traits that are incredibly attractive. This is where Stoicism truly shines. It teaches us to respond rather than react. Phrase number 2, I love your sense of humor. Now, champions, let's dive into a phrase that's absolutely golden, but often misunderstood. When a woman says, "I love your sense of humor," she's revealing something much deeper than just appreciating your jokes. This is about emotional resonance, and it's powerful stuff. Think about it. Humor is incredibly personal. When someone specifically compliments your sense of humor, they're saying they connect with how your mind works. They're vibing with your perspective on life. This is where Stoicism comes in. Remember what Seneca said about joy being one of the most powerful human experiences? Here's the thing that most guys completely miss. This phrase often comes with variations like, "You always make me laugh," or "You're so funny." Each version is essentially saying the same thing: "I feel good when I'm around you." But here's where you need to channel your inner Stoic and stay grounded. The psychology behind this is fascinating. Research shows that humor is consistently ranked as one of the most attractive qualities in a potential partner. Why? Because it demonstrates intelligence, creativity, and emotional awareness. These are traits that naturally align with Stoic principles of self-awareness and wisdom. Now, let's talk about the context, because it's crucial. If she's saying this one-on-one, it's different from saying it in a group setting. In a private setting, it often carries more intimate implications. She's creating a moment of connection, acknowledging something unique about you. But here's where you need to be careful. Don't let this compliment inflate your ego. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said about praise? External validation should never be your driving force. Appreciate the compliment, but stay centered in your own worth. The timing of this phrase is also significant. If she consistently brings up your sense of humor, especially in different contexts, she's reinforcing that she enjoys your company. She's creating multiple touch points of connection. This is powerful stuff, but remember, a true Stoic remains unchanged by both praise and criticism. Here's your action plan. When you receive this compliment, acknowledge it with grace, but don't let it change your behavior. Continue being authentic. The worst thing you can do is start trying too hard to be funny. Stay true to yourself. That's what attracted her in the first place. Phrase number 3, you seem different from other guys. Champions, we're about to dissect a phrase that's absolute dynamite in the world of attraction. When a woman tells you you seem different from other guys, she's not just throwing out a casual observation. She's giving you a major green light. This phrase is particularly powerful because it's about differentiation. She's literally telling you that you stand out from the crowd. But here's where Stoicism comes in. This isn't about ego or superiority. It's about authenticity and living according to your values, just as Epictetus taught. The fascinating thing about this phrase is its variations. She might say, "You're not like the others," or "There's something unique about you." Each version carries the same core message. You've caught her attention in a meaningful way. But remember, a true Stoic doesn't let external validation affect their inner state. Let's break down the psychology here because it's crucial. When someone points out your uniqueness, they're essentially saying they've been paying attention to you, comparing you to their past experiences, and finding value in what makes you different. This is where most guys get it completely wrong. They either try to emphasize their uniqueness or downplay it. The context of this phrase matters tremendously. If she says this early in your interactions, she's expressing intrigue. If it comes after knowing you for a while, it's even more significant. It means your authentic character has consistently stood out to her. This is where modern dating dynamics meet ancient wisdom. The Stoics taught us about the importance of living virtuously, not for others' approval, but for its own sake. When a woman notices this authentic way of being, it creates natural attraction. You're not trying to be different, you simply are. Here's something most dating coaches won't tell you. This phrase often comes with a test. She's not just complimenting you, she's also watching how you handle the distinction. Will you remain grounded, as a Stoic would, or will you let it go to your head? Your response here is crucial. Remember this: the power of this phrase lies not in the words themselves, but in the recognition of your authentic character. Don't change your behavior after hearing it. Continue being exactly who you are. That's what caught her attention in the first place. Phrase number 4. Can I get your advice about something? Listen up, champions, because we're about to decode a phrase that's absolutely loaded with meaning. When a woman asks for your advice, especially about something personal, she's doing way more than just seeking guidance. She's creating an intimate connection. This is where Stoicism meets modern attraction in a powerful way. The ancient Stoics understood that wisdom isn't just about having knowledge, it's about how you apply it. When someone seeks your counsel, they're acknowledging your wisdom, but more importantly, they're choosing to be vulnerable with you. Here's what makes this phrase so special. It's about trust and respect. She could ask anyone for advice, but she's choosing you. She's not just asking about your opinion, she's inviting you into her personal world. But remember what Epictetus taught us: handle others' trust with care and wisdom. The psychology here is fascinating. By asking for your advice, she's creating a situation where you're working together to solve something. This creates emotional intimacy and shows she values your perspective. But here's where most guys completely mess up. They either try to solve everything or dismiss the importance of being asked. Pay attention to the timing and frequency of this phrase. If she's consistently coming to you for advice, especially about personal matters, she's building a pattern of trust and connection. This is where your Stoic principles become crucial. Maintain that balance between being helpful and maintaining healthy boundaries. Now, let's talk about the variations because they're important. She might say, "What do you think about?" Or, "I need your perspective on something." Each version is essentially creating the same opportunity for connection, but with slightly different levels of intimacy. Here's something most people miss. When she asks for your advice, she's often looking for more than just a solution. She's looking to see how you think, how you approach problems, and how you handle sensitive information. This is a test of your character, and it's where Stoic principles shine brightest. The key is to respond with wisdom and empathy while maintaining your composure. Don't try to impress her with your advice. Focus on being genuinely helpful while staying true to your principles. This authentic approach is incredibly attractive and aligns perfectly with Stoic values. Phrase number 5, "I feel safe with you." Champions, we're ending with the most powerful phrase of all. When a woman tells you, "I feel safe with you," she's expressing something profound. This isn't just a casual comment. It's a declaration of deep trust and comfort that goes beyond physical safety. This phrase taps into something fundamental about human connection and attraction. The Stoics understood that true strength isn't about physical power. It's about character, reliability, and emotional stability. When someone feels safe with you, they're recognizing these qualities in your character. Here's what makes this phrase absolutely unique. It's rarely said lightly. Unlike other compliments or casual remarks, this one comes from a place of genuine emotional connection. She's telling you that your presence brings her comfort and security. But remember, with this trust comes responsibility. The psychology behind this phrase is fascinating. In today's world, feeling safe with someone isn't just about physical protection. It's about emotional safety, trustworthiness, and consistency. These are exactly the qualities that Stoic philosophy helps develop in a person. Pay close attention to when this phrase comes up. It might be after you've handled a difficult situation calmly, showed emotional maturity, or consistently demonstrated reliability. The timing often reveals what specific aspects of your character are creating this sense of safety. This is where most guys completely miss the mark. They either take this statement for granted or try to capitalize on it immediately. Both approaches show a lack of understanding. Instead, channel your inner Stoic and recognize this as a responsibility to continue being trustworthy and consistent. The variations of this phrase are equally powerful. She might say, "I can be myself around you," or "I trust you completely." Each version points to the same core message. You've created an environment where she feels she can be vulnerable and authentic. Remember this. When someone expresses feeling safe with you, they're sharing something precious. Your response should reflect the wisdom of Stoicism. Acknowledge it with grace, continue being reliable, and understand that maintaining this trust is an ongoing practice of virtue. And there you have it, champions. These 5 phrases are your gateway to understanding deeper levels of attraction and connection. But remember, this knowledge comes with responsibility. Use it with wisdom, integrity, and always stay true to those Stoic principles we talked about. If you found value in this video, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We're building a community of strong, wise individuals who understand that true attraction comes from character and authenticity. Drop a comment below sharing which of these phrases you've encountered and how you handled it. Let's learn from each other's experiences. And remember, stay strong, stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.